Stream. Unique Lamia here. I am a dual degree graduate student studying public administration, criminal justice. You are welcome on the channel for your positivity and uniqueness, all opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. If you are a returning supporter / subscriber, shout out to you. Thank you so much for your continued support. If you are a new viewer here, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, joining the Unique Lamia community. I have fashion videos, education videos, technology videos, travel videos, and more videos on the channel. This morning we're going to be typing on my computer. So let's get started with that. I'm going to put on this face mask. Yesterday I used a clay face mask, the pink French clay face mask. Today I'm going to be using this aloe face mask that was sent to me. Happy Easter for everyone who celebrates. Let's see. What does this mask look like? Leave a comment if you're watching the recording or on stream. Do you guys use face masks? Do you like them or not? I like face masks, honestly. I don't think they ever really benefit my skin, but I just like putting them on. They're fun to put on. So, and before you say it may irritate my skin, because if you were here yesterday, you know I used a different brand. This is the only one that I have. So when I use face masks, I don't use it enough, you can say, for me to have like a breakout reaction to it. So if I'm allergic to face masks, I never actually know, because I never use it like consistently enough to find out. Hello DH support, good morning, glad you could tune in. Cold. Peace be upon you as well. How are you doing this morning? We are starting the morning with an aloe face mask. It is very slimy. I guess that's what aloe is. When I was younger, my mom said there was fresh aloe in a house she used to stay in. If I had free range to experiment with plants, I probably would have cut up the aloe and put it on my face. But alas, I didn't want to get poked or get a snake bite or whatever. Hey, Stay Lover Kitchen. Peace upon you as well. Glad you love the face mask. It smells really good too. So we're just gonna leave this in. Normally they say to leave the face mask on for like 15 minutes. I like to leave it, oh no, this one says 20 to 30 minutes. So this face mask is a long one. I like to leave it until it dries out, honestly. So I'm just trying to smoothen it down so it's nice and smooth on my face. Alright, so that's it. And then, let me dry my hands. It's wet, okay. They said this face mask, okay, what is it supposed to do for me? It says the mask will work to deeply hydrate dry and dehydrated skin. So I don't think I had dry and dehydrated skin prior to putting this mask on. So we're gonna see if my skin feels different once the mask comes on. But welcome to the stream. Good morning everyone. Happy Easter if you celebrate. Hopefully you guys have a good day today. Woke up this morning. So this morning I'm just gonna be typing on my computer. Probably look at a study guide, look at a personal statement, see how far I get. It is Sunday, so I'm gonna clean up my room. I was gonna meal prep today, but I thought about it. I think I'll just save the food that I bought to meal prep for next week. I don't feel like cooking today. If I get hungry throughout the week, I'll probably just cook them, but I don't feel hungry. I mean, obviously I don't feel hungry, but I don't want to cook today. So we're not gonna do that today. So yeah, welcome DM, how are you doing? Glad you could tune in. I'm from the United States. Where are you from? Hey, Zamir, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. XX, how are you doing today? Hey, Kate. Kate said, I'm not having a good day. Why aren't you having a good day? Hopefully by tuning into this stream, your day gets a little bit better. But thank you so much for telling me, but why is your day not going good? Hey, Zamir. Zamir said, what am I watching? Are you putting ice and sweat stuff? What? I don't even know what ice and sweat stuff is. This is a face mask. So it's, an aloe mask sheet, so it's supposed to moisturize my skin. So I'm gonna leave this on for 20 to 30 minutes, and then once I take it off, we'll see if it like benefits my skin. Welcome, welcome, Yolanda. How are you doing? What part of the United States? I don't even know what part of the United States, honestly. I don't know. They have a whole bunch of hemispheres, and I'm not a geography person, guys, so yeah, and I'm not telling you guys the state that I'm in currently. Hey, Yolanda, how are you doing? Hey, Katie. Katie said because there's toxic people in the world. Well, are you like an empath, Kate? But you know what? You can't worry about all the other people in the world. Well, you just have to try and stay a little positive. If you want to be in a place, Kate, where positivity is promoted and you are welcome for your uniqueness, consider hitting that like button and subscribing to the Unique Lumia channel and becoming a supporter, because on this channel all opinion, people, and ideas are welcome as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. Zamir said, hi, I'm from the USA, and we would. Huh? Meow, you're a cat, Erica. Hi, Erica. How are you doing today? Glad you're doing good, Yolanda. Doing anything interesting today? Hey, welcome, welcome. Krishna, how are you doing? Love the enthusiasm with the hi. Glad you could tune in today. DMD said, can't even say what state. I mean, I can't say what state I am in now. I'm not going to say it, though, just for safety reasons. But I'm in the United States, guys. US of A. Can you help me? Yes. What do you need help with? Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, Katie. Welcome to the Unique Lumia channel. I do hope that you enjoy the content that I have on the channel. Check out some of my live streams such as this. I also have fashion videos, travel videos, eat with me, technology videos, and more on my channel. I'm just watching videos. Okay, Yolanda, very nice, very nice. Have you seen any interesting videos pop up? Aside from Unique Lumia's videos, hopefully you could take a deep dive on my channel if you would like. All right, what are you guys saying? You think so? Okay, nice, nice. You're welcome, Kate. So, guys, do you have any fun plans for the day, or is it going to be a chill day for you? Ain't you single? Huh? What do you mean by that, DMD? You're welcome, Yolanda. Are you single? No, I am married to public administration, criminal justice, psychology, and professional writing, guys. So, definitely not. This has a lot of like, I wonder how to even make these face masks. What, the cinema? What? What do you mean by that? You're going to the movies today? Is that what you're saying? Okay, guys. But welcome everybody to the stream. Welcome back if you are. I don't want to put on these glasses. That's just going to be uncomfortable. I can see fine without it. It'll be fine. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome if you are a returning supporter. Shout out to you guys. I really appreciate your continued support. If you are a returning subscriber / supporter, if you are a new viewer here, hi, I'm Unique Lamia, also known as Mia. I am a dual degree graduate student studying public administration and criminal justice, and I essentially show you guys my life, ranging from grad school videos, eat with me, travel videos, cooking videos, technology videos, manicure videos, and a lot more. So I do hope that you like the video and subscribe to the channel and join the Unique Lamia community, because all opinion, people, and ideas are welcome as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. In this live stream, I'll be typing on my computer. However, keep your comments coming because I will respond to it as well. What are you saying, guys? No, I'm staying with the Sigma. Who's the Sigma? Am I the Sigma? Is that what you're saying, Yolanda? Are you saying, hopefully you're staying on the stream. Hopefully that's what you mean by it. Hey, Larry. Larry said you are a wonderful person. Thank you so much for your kind words, Larry. Okay, so you're the Sigma. Okay, Yolanda. So Yolanda said, no, I'm staying with you. Okay. Well, yeah, definitely stay with you. I hope you stay here as well and enjoy the stream. Or if you want to leave the stream, definitely take a deep dive into some of my full-length traditional YouTube videos that I have posted on my channel, guys. All right, let's see if I can. This is going to be very uncomfortable, guys. I don't need them. I can see fine without it. The thing with me and glasses, if I don't put them on in the morning, eyesight is fine. Oh gosh, this is very uncomfortable. Okay, it's fine. Hey V, how are you doing today? Good morning. Glad you could tune in. Keep that. What do you guys say? Thank you, Yolanda. Glad you like my videos. All right, let us type. Happy Easter, V. Are you doing anything interesting today for Easter? Easter egg hunting. I've never been Easter egg hunted in my life. I don't get the idea behind running around in a field and picking up eggs. Have you guys ever done it? Is it fun? And we're putting some nail growth oil on my nails. Okay, can you see my computer? Let's see, multitask. All right, you can see my computer. So I'll type, and these things are getting foggy. Respond to you guys. I'm going to Walmart to buy Easter egg chocolate. Okay, nice. So it's round. It's like a round shape too. Okay, that's very cool. I never saw an Easter egg chocolate before. My sister sent, my mom sent, this is a bunny, a milk chocolate bunny. I haven't opened it, so I don't know if it's actually shaped like a bunny. It doesn't feel like it. Was I supposed to put this in the fridge? It feels like it kind of got the shape, feel like it deformed. And then there's these bubblegum Easter eggs. I haven't tried it. Yeah, oh, this is a chocolate Easter bunny. And then there's the Peeps. You guys like Peeps? Have you ever had Peeps? Hey, Margaret. How are you doing today? Glad you could tune in. Where are you guys tuning in from? Would love to know. Glad you're doing good today, Margaret. I'm so glad that the algorithm recommended you to the channel. It knew that you wanted to be in a positive place where you can acquire cross-cultural experiences and knowledge through watching my travel videos, where you can learn something by checking out my education videos, where you can see Uniquely Mia's fashion style, manicure videos, technology videos, and a lot. So welcome to the channel, Margaret. So glad you are here. You are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. So do consider liking the video and joining the channel. Would love to know, what country are you tuning in from today, Margaret? Everyone else who joined the stream, do you guys like have any plans for the day, or is it just a chill day for you? Right now I have a face mask on, so we're gonna leave this on for a while to see if it does anything to my face. Did you have breakfast? No, I didn't. I'm not really a breakfast person, V, so I don't like to eat as soon as I wake up. I don't really like breakfast, to be honest. I only eat it when I'm home because it's made, but I'm not really a breakfast person. What about you, V? Would you eat anything for breakfast? What about you? Did you have anything for breakfast? Would love to know. Feel free to spam the chat. Okay, what do you guys think? Thank you, Margaret. Glad you like my rings. I like them as well. Glad you like my nails as well. I do like my nails. I do like my manicure this week. However, I don't know, for some reason it got smudged a lot, and it's kind of weird when it's drying, but I do like it. But thank you so much. I do like a ring sack, and I do like long nails. Oh, you had breakfast yesterday, V? Okay, so you haven't eaten anything yet this morning. Okay, understandable. Do you have any ideas on what you want to eat? Yolanda said, my brother is his annoying boy. Keep crying. Is your brother a baby, Yolanda? Or is your brother like a kid, but they understand what they're doing? Because it's different if they're a baby or if they're... Okay, so if your brother's a baby, then, I mean, go to your mom probably and be like, can you like do something so he's not crying anymore? Like, this is kind of annoying. Maybe go to your mom for that. If your brother was like a little kid, you could go to him and be like, be quiet, why are you making so much noise? Like, ask him nicely, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, your brother's still a baby, so 4 months old. Okay, so yeah, maybe go to your mom or your dad and like just ask him like, hey, can you do anything? Because it's really early in the morning. What type of face mask? This is well, I don't like religiously use a face mask, Margaret. So yesterday I used this. This is the French Pink Clay Mask. I do like this one. And then today, what's on my face now, this is just a moisturizing I'm Aloe Mask Sheet, the name of it. So yeah. V said, I ate porridge today. Okay, nice. What type of porridge did you have? My favorite porridge is cornmeal porridge. Yeah. It's like the only porridge I ever had, really. I mean, I had oatmeal before. I'm not an oatmeal person, personally. It's the texture of it. I like cornmeal porridge. If you don't know what cornmeal porridge is cornmeal? I think it's corn. I don't know. It's cornmeal, obviously. And it's like a porridge that you cook to make it into cornmeal porridge. It's good, though. It's good. Oh, you're at your grandma's house. Okay, very cool. So maybe go to your grandma and like be like, hey, this baby's crying. Can you like help out or something? Then again, I don't really know. I've never been around a 4-month though, so. But if that was me, I would go to the parent or the adult in the house and be like, this needs to be fixed, guys, please. I can't. It's too noisy in here, like that. V said Oreo cereal. Wow, I did not know Oreo cereal exists. That sounds good. Oreo cereal. I feel like I would eat that like as a dessert though, rather than a cereal. You're welcome, Yolanda. Glad I was helpful. Hey, Wiz. Cornmeal that turns into porridge. Okay, yes, Wiz, you get it. So cornmeal porridge is cornmeal that turns into porridge, 100%. Thank you, Margaret. Glad you like my glasses. Okay, we're gonna edit from here. What are you saying? Are you being good at school? Huh? No, I know your question. The way you phrase it is just really weird. I never had that question before. Am I being good at school? Like, am I doing good academically at school? Am I behaving ethically at school? I'm sorry, guys, when you ask some questions sometimes, I don't know why I always interpret it like, I don't know. I guess when I do assignments, I have to be very specific. So yeah, Yolanda, are you asking like if I'm doing good academically at school? Am I behaving ethically at school? I mean, the answer is yes to all the questions, but like, yeah. V said, are you a chill girl? What is it, like a chill girl? So like, what is a chill girl? Like, I know what chill means, like, what is a chill girl? Okay, according to Google, a chill girl is known as a cool girl or a pick-me girl. Huh? She's the type of girl that just likes one of the guys. Wait, what? She's fun. Doesn't ask for much, is drama-free, carefree, laid back, and relaxed. Oh. I don't know, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Depends on the situation, really. Circumstance. I guess sometimes I am. I feel like sometimes we all are chill girls and chill guys, and then other times maybe not. Margaret said, I need to look for a new hairstyle. Do you have any ideas? What type of hair texture do you have, Margaret? Do you have like very coily hair, type A, B, C? What type of like number? What is it, like 1, 2, 3? Depends on the type of hair texture you have, honestly. Yolanda said, someone said that. Someone said what? English or Spanish? I only speak English, but I would love to know a second language. And if that language is Spanish, I wouldn't be mad about that. Okay, Margaret said they have curly hair, okay? Is it very, like, coily curly hair, where the curls are tight, or is it more so loose curl hair, where, like, you could, like, run your fingers through it, and it's, like, kind of soft to the touch? What type of curly hair, Margaret? I don't know, curly hair. You get braids if you want. Okay, so it's more loose. Okay, so loose curled. Okay, yeah, pigtails. Pigtails would be really cute. Like you do the two pigtails on the side, and you have like the curls hanging down. That would be really pretty. And you can do like a high ponytail if you want. Center your head, and the curls would be hanging down. So those are two cool hairstyles, I feel like. Do you believe in God? Yes, I believe in a higher power. Welcome, 30ians. How are you doing? Good morning, good morning. God bless you as well. How are you doing? Yolanda said, no, I like the game. If someone says English or Spanish, they say Spanish. You speak English or Spanish, and it says you're gay? Huh? That's the mean you're out of the game? I don't know if I would play that game. So you're kind of excluding somebody to play the game because of their sexual orientation? Oh, on that, I don't think I would play that game, because on this channel, I try to promote all opinion, people, and ideas, regardless of what they believe in, or I guess how they live their life. They're welcome on the channel as long as like we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. So thanks for explaining that to me, Yolanda. I never knew that was like how you played the game or the point of the game. Did I subscribe to you? I didn't subscribe to you yet. I thought I subscribed to you. Let me do that now, because I know you subscribed to me. I took a screenshot of it, but 1 second.
This is your break.
I already subscribed to you, the 30th on YouTube. So, yeah. What is on you? This is a aloe face mask. Do you believe in God? Yes, V. I do believe in a higher power. Welcome, Gran. How are you doing? This is a face mask. US or Canadian? I'm from the United States. You're a boy? Okay, Gran. Thank you so much for letting me know. You are still welcome on the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, Yolanda. Welcome. You are welcome on the channel. Definitely take a deep dive and check out some of my videos that I have. Thank you so much for joining the community. Hey, Sarah, you're cute as well. Is this a wet paper towel? No, it's not, Grant. It's a face mask. Hey, Margaret. Thank you so much for the hearts. Love the pink heart. Sending it back to you. Welcome, everybody. Make sure to hit that like button and do consider subscribe. And I would also love to know, what are you guys planning on doing today? Okay. What are you guys saying? Gran said, when you gone make my girlfriend get them green nails? Huh? What do you mean by that? You're saying I inspired your girlfriend to get like green nails, Gran? Okay, nice. I do like my color, so maybe she'll like the color as well. Very cool. V said, can you search the school? The name is Pearson Hill. Okay, I'll do it in a minute, V. Welcome. Pre-post. What is your name? I can't even see it. That's a long. Welcome, pre-post. How are you, poster? How are you doing? You're a boy, V. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know. Hey, Romeo. Good morning. Yes, I do remember you, Romeo. Glad you could tune in today. How are you doing? Yolanda said, I get more money. I'm gonna give you 200. All right, Yolanda. So, no pressure. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but all I ask for your support is honestly just like the video, subscribe to the channel, and definitely like take a deep dive into some of my videos and things like that. Hey, Gran said, this isn't a wet paper towel, Gran. This is a face mask. Yes, Romeo, I remember you. What's my name, Margaret? My name is Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. I am a dual degree graduate student studying public administration and criminal justice. And on this channel, I go live and I show you my life. I also post travel videos, eat with me, technology videos, fashion videos, and a lot more on my channel. Hello, hello, Muhammad. Welcome, welcome. Can you play Roblox? I can, but I can't play it now because I am live streaming for you guys and I am typing on my computer. But you can definitely follow me on Roblox if you want. My username is Apple Unique Me. V said, yeah, I'll search it up soon, V. Hey Romeo, love the emojis. I'm doing good today, John. How are you doing? Hello, hello, Cam. Good morning. Glad you could tune in. How are you doing today? Happy Easter if you celebrate, to everyone on the stream. Do you guys have like any plans for the day? I don't know. For me, sometimes holidays don't seem real unless you have like off from school. And obviously, you always have off from school because it's on a Sunday. But I don't know. It's just different. It's like a built-in holiday because they did it like that intentionally. Yes, happy Easter, Romeo. Glad you're doing good today, John. What are holidays? That's a good question, honestly. Holidays are honestly a social construct if you think about it. It's a time that holidays are like days that either a country or sometimes multiple countries created, saying on these specific days, businesses will be closed. We're going to be selling a lot of items that are on theme or on par for the holiday. So yeah. I mean, the official definition may say holidays are like a time to celebrate monumental stuff that happened in history, but it's like a social construct, honestly. So, but no, some holidays are fun. Like Christmas, love Christmas. That's like my favorite holiday. I don't know why. And it's not even say I like Christmas because of gift giving. I don't really care about, well, it depends, but like 9 times out of 10, I don't really care about gift giving. I mean, I care if I buy somebody a gift, they better get me a gift. But like, I like Christmas more so for the decorations. Like, it's just so pretty. Like Christmas and the decorations and like the outfits. That's what I like Christmas for, the decorations. So, but that's my favorite holiday. I'm doing good, Romeo. How are you doing? Happy Easter, Margaret. How old am I, V? It's the glory of God to conceal a matter and the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. That means I'm not telling you my age. If you want to know my age, like the video. I know you subscribe to the channel, V, so thank you so much for your support. Go to my YouTube homepage, V. Click on playlist and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. If you pay attention, my age will be disclosed to you. It's Apple Unique Me, Yolanda. What are you typing, Gran? Hey, I need you to clarify on some of your statements that you're typing, so I could respond to it accurately. Hey, Romeo said, I will often come to your videos and streams out of curiosity. How old? Okay, I answered that question. So yeah, anyone who wants to know my age, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my Washington, D.C. adventure videos. If you pay attention, my age will be disclosed to you. Cam said there are some holidays that don't make sense. Yeah, I agree, but not all. And to not be controversial, I will keep them to myself. No, that makes sense. No, but there are some holidays in my opinion too that doesn't make sense or that was removed. So. But no, some holidays are important. Yeah, and it makes sense to me. So, okay, let's see. What did you say? Welcome. Pot said, even with the mask on, you look pretty. Thank you so much for your kind words. Hey, Sebastian, how are you doing? You live in Washington, D.C., Margaret? Okay, cool. How do you like living in Washington? Okay, Gran said, I paint nails. Okay, so you said you paint nails. I'm assuming you said you only charge. Okay, so you only charge $5 for regular polish, $10 for gel, I'm assuming. And you said gal get you boyfriend? Huh? Gel?
Oh, so you're saying gel gets you boyfriend. Okay. Okay. So you're saying gel polish gets people boyfriends. Okay. And $5 for regular polish, $10 for gel. Okay. That's pretty cheap though. You should up your prices. I mean, I don't go to the nail salon, but my mom goes, and sometimes she like it's expensive for some polish. So raise your prices. Romeo said, okay, thanks. Have a good rest of your day. Mia, thank you so much for tuning in. Romeo, have a great rest of your day as well. It was a pleasure having you on the stream. I feel like I want to take this thing off. They said keep it on for 20 to 30 minutes, but I don't like how it's starting to feel on my skin. So, pleasure having you on. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully, I see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my Fully Nutritional YouTube video. Does my skin look brighter, guys? Does my skin look more hydrated? That was the purpose. Brighter skin with more hydration. I don't even know. Does my skin look brighter to you guys? Sebastian said, and just change my grandma's name. Oh, your grandma's changed your name? John said, how is $78K for a house? 78,000 is a lot to me, but I don't know. It could be a little bit to some people. I've never went house hunting, so I don't know the price of houses, guys. Okay. Oh, my skin is sticky, but it's okay. Alright. I guess my skin looks a little brighter, or sometimes I gaslight myself. Like, I'll put something on, like a face mask, and then I'll read what it's supposed to do. And then when I take off the mask, I'm like, oh yeah, it worked on me. It worked. But I don't know, my forehead looked a little shiny. My cheeks look a little shiny, so it's fine. Romeo said, can I have a shout out because I watch your videos and streams, please? Shout out to Romeo Robbins. Thank you so much for your support. Really appreciate it. You're cute as well, Margaret. Thank you so much for your kind words. Romeo said, you have gotten more beautiful since I saw you on the last stream. So every day I get more beautiful, all right? Thank you so much for your kind words. Sebastian said, yes, answer. Why does my voice sound weird? Yes, my voice still sounds weird. I don't know. Sebastian said, yes, answer your phone. She said, Sebastian, okay. V said, be right back, okay. John said, if you are in a city, you can expect to pay 100K to upwards of $1 million or more for a house. Okay, yeah. Inflation, guys. That is the result of the current economic system, you can say. And the cost of living has substantially increased. I mean, I wasn't alive. I was alive, but like for most of my life, I really didn't. I was a kid, so, but like based on what I've learned in my classes, cost of living has substantially increased. And if you money in the past is worth more today than it was in the past. So money from like, I don't know, 2015 even is worth more. That 2015 money is worth more today than it was in the past. So if somebody invested a lot of their 2000 money, you could say a lot of money 2005, I don't know, in an account where like interest rate could just grow, theoretically, they have more money today. It's really iffy. That's something that I learned. So yeah, obviously there's a lot of other factors that contribute to that. So yeah. Yeah, inflation isn't amazing, but it's part of society, John. As long as the decades and the years are going to continue to move forward, inflation is going to continue to grow. That honestly explains why some of those really wealthy people, like those people who have generational wealth, especially the individuals who built their wealth around like the Great Depression era. Obviously, it was because of inflation, but it was also because it's so weird. I don't even know. Like 9 times out of 10, when people say build generational wealth, I didn't realize this until my public administration professor provided an example in my budgeting class. We were like speaking about inflation and like how the value of money, the time value of money works. So like when you think about the concept of generational wealth, that's saying, okay, generations after me is going to have money. So when we think about that, honestly, there are some people who can build that generational wealth now, so where they can benefit it, and those people, it's less rare to do that, if that makes sense. So that's people, they're going to work really hard probably. They're going to get an amazing job where they're making a high income, or they're going to start a business and they're going to become billionaires overnight. So thus, those people, they built generational wealth for their future descendants, and they're benefiting from that generational wealth. However, if you're a regular individual in society, if you're a regular person in society, and maybe you worked hard, but you got like a teaching job, teachers don't make a lot, and you never advance in your teaching job, but you do want to build generational wealth so your descendants can become wealthy, that can happen. That can happen. The only thing with that is you're not going to benefit from that generational wealth. And, but your descendants could be really wealthy, and the way that can happen, you have to invest. Like, you have to either put your money, I don't know, in like an account that has like high investments. You invest in stocks and just leave it there. And like, not even stocks, because sometimes stocks have failed, but like, I don't know, was it a mutual fund, something like that? You invest that money in a mutual fund and you just leave, you never take it out in your lifetime. Obviously, you get life insurance, things like that. And so that way when you die, your descendants that money is just gonna continue to grow and grow and grow and grow until, I don't know, maybe 5 generations come after you, and bam, they're wealthy because of what you did, but you never benefited from it. So there's a lot of ways. It's like, that's kind of the morbid aspect of it, but that's why when you think about some of those like wealthy families, and that's just my opinion, guys. That's just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't come to me for financial advice. Please don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not a financial advisor. That's just something that I learned in public administration. That's in the back of my head. And like, I'll use it for maybe like discussion posts or like exam questions if it's there. But like, I'm not a financial advisor. That's just what my professor said. That's one person who said that in the lecture. And I'm just taking what he said and kind of like telling you guys that. But when you look at like those families who was around like the Great Depression era, and like the ones who built the railroads and things like that, I mean, obviously they were already wealthy because they had money during the Great Depression to like invest. But like, when you look at their like descendants now, hidden billionaires, and like, they're not musically talented or anything. Their ancestors just like bought banks and did stuff like that. So, yeah, guys, that's how a regular person can build generational wealth for your later on descendants. If you don't become a billionaire in this lifetime, you could do that for your people. But I'm not a financial advisor. Sebastian, hello. And then once again, inflation. Like a house back in when, I don't know, the Great Depression, or maybe the early or the mid to late like 1900s, like 1960s, 1950s, 1970s, real estate property could have been really cheap if like your ancestors bought that property. Today that property is worth a lot. That's generational wealth right there from property. So lots of ways to do it, but I'm not a financial advisor, guys. So do your own research before you go spend your money on stuff. Because if you spend your money on something, you lose your money. Don't come to the channel and be like, Unique Lamia, you told me to do this, and now I'm broke because of you. I'm not a financial advisor. Hey, Sebastian. Thank you so much for subscribing, Sebastian. Romeo said you have got, okay, read that. Okay, John said it honestly depends on how you want to do it. And in business, it usually takes a huge cost. Yeah, it does. It does take a huge cost, like investments, risk. Like, I invested in something, I feel like I'm losing my money now. But you have to take risks sometimes to see if you get a reward. So there's obviously like, what is it, day traders? Like, I don't really know what a day trader does, but I mean, I know what a day trader does, but like, I don't know what they do, if that makes sense. So I know the name what a day trader is. And those are essentially people who are on their laptop every single day, and sometimes they're investing thousands of dollars of their money every day. Sometimes they lose all their money, sometimes they could win a lot. So there's multiple ways, I guess. If you want to become wealthy really fast, you can do it. But there's always a huge cost for something. But I'm not a financial advisor, John. So they'll take that financial advice and thing. Okay, it's going up. That's good. Okay. So yeah. I had to check something really quick now that I told you all that stuff. So, okay. That is good. Okay. What are you guys saying? Do you watch Dragon Ball Z? No, I've never seen that before. Was that a movie, TV show? John said you are close to several financial vehicles. What do you mean by that? John said, I have, wow, you lost 20K in 5 or 6 years. Oh, wow. How? I guess you were taking those high risks for the high rewards and it didn't work out yet. I mean, keep going. I mean, don't keep going. Do what you want to do. But wow. Financial, like stock mutual fund. Oh, okay. Sebastian said, doesn't matter you black or white, it doesn't matter if you love. Huh? Okay, so John said day traders rely on their stop losses. Okay. Hey, Jaslyn, happy Easter. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I really, really appreciate the support. Welcome to the channel. You are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. I do hope that you enjoy the content that you see from me. Hey, Madeline. Okay. It's very interesting. Therefore, I'm applying. Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, King of the Weather. Good morning. Good morning. Glad you could tune in. Happy Easter if you celebrate. Doing anything interesting for the day? To check my word count. I'm trying to consolidate this into 500 words. Then I'm gonna have to work on a new document. I've never worked on it before. It's not required, but I'm just gonna do it. Optional. It won't hurt me. What are you saying? Okay, 600. I took away 100 words. That's nothing, man. John said, like buying real estate through an LLC can be a financial vehicle, okay, of which you build generational wealth. Stocks in another financial vehicle, whether it is... Okay. Cool. A few more, and I'm not a financial advisor as well. Cool. So it seems like you have ideas. Honestly, I need to build my own wealth before I think about generational wealth, guys. But it was just fun it's just fun topics to learn about. So it's like funny. I don't know why. I see the most random TikTok videos anytime I go on TikTok, guys. I saw this TikTok video this morning. It was really funny, but it was true. Kind of depressing, but it was really true. The TikTok was like, so the TikTok, the person was like, because the person was just like a regular person in society. They're not a billionaire. They're not wealthy or anything. So the TikTok said, so all my ancestors were lazy then. They didn't have the motivation to try to build generational wealth for me. So, I mean, obviously, like the slave trade, family fell victim to that, but like after that, I mean, some of my ancestors, they didn't try to build it for me like back in the day. So it's just really funny sometimes when you think about it. And that is also cool if you want to motivate and try to like have a sense of idea saying, you have a purpose to be here. I remember I saw another video. The person was like, sometimes I wonder about like my ancestors way back when. Like, when did my line start? Like, when did my ancestral, like, when did my first ancestor start? In my head, wouldn't they have started from like the beginning of time? Yeah. So like, yeah. Because some lines, they go extinct, guys. You do know that. Like, some family lines, they end. They just end. Obviously, there's distant cousins, but like the direct line, they just end. So for everyone who's on this stream today and everyone who's in the world today, our line's gonna end. So I guess our ancestors were survivors in that aspect, if you want to say, but I guess they weren't that motivated to build generational wealth for us to have it. Okay. John said, okay, read that. Hey, Kamori, how are you doing? Sebastian said, how many plushies do you have? Like, teddy bears? I don't have any. I mean, I have one flamingo at my school. I used to get a lot of free bears from my school for, like, events they had, but I took them home. How many plushies do you have, Sebastian? John said, I was running a Jab financial service. Okay, cool. Do I play Fortnite? No, I don't. Sebastian, I'm sorry, Stu Lover Kitchen said your ancestors survived the horrible things of the past so that you could be here today. So do you think that's part of your generational wealth, but it's not monetary? I do agree. No, so that's what I was saying. Like, that's why I did mention the transatlantic slave trade, saying, okay, there's a valid reason why my ancestors, obviously, why, like, probably I don't have generational wealth as somebody with African history and whose ancestors that I know have come from the Caribbean and South America. So obviously that's explanation, but that's not generational wealth, the transatlantic slave trade. That's generational trauma. That's not, like, how is it wealth? Like, obviously, maybe it's a form of generational trauma, and maybe it's a form of generational adversity and a survival instinct, perhaps. Maybe the survival instinct is good. However, that came from generational trauma, in my opinion, Steel Ever Kitchen. So it's not a form of generational wealth. I mean, obviously, wealth isn't just monetary. I do acknowledge that. So, yeah. Yeah, but for me, I think it's a form of generational trauma and obviously generational strength and survivors. However, that generational strength that I have and that my mom has and that my sister has from our ancestors and my grandmother has from our ancestors, it was built out of trauma. So, yeah. So let's see. John said, well, Neanderthals didn't really go extinct per se. King of the Weather said my sister did the email. Yeah, I did see it, King of the Weather. So stay tuned. I'm gonna try and ship it out soon. So we'll see when. Just know that I have your information, and if the other giveaway winner, King, if you're watching this, I have your information. I got your email, so congratulations on winning the domestic giveaway. Your items will be shipped out as soon as possible. So stay tuned. There may be a little bit delay in one of the giveaway winners receiving their item just because I have a book and my mom has a book and we're like in 2 different places. So stay tuned. Wait, why does this book have, oh yeah. So wait, this is soft. I thought this was shiny. So my mom sent me 2 shinies. I mean 2 softs. Oops. But, yeah. There might not be a delay actually in the giveaway winners getting their items because I thought I had 2 shinies. It's 2 soft ones. So it's okay. John said, okay. I've got like 5. Okay, cool. Hey, welcome. Romantic, how are you doing? Hey, Danny. So Lover, could you say your words are just and you speak truth? Thank you. And you know what, too? I probably was kind of wrong when I said the concept. I'm not wrong when I said the concept of like our ancestors were lazy when we were building because they didn't want to build generational wealth for us. I did have to be specific, but not to bring race into it. But I don't want to. But race is important to speak about sometimes. I just do want to say the person who did make the video was Caucasian, and that wasn't the first time I saw a video of like a Caucasian individual say like since they're not wealthy, they're not wealthy, that means their ancestors were lazy. Because if you look at history, predominantly white individuals in history, they had an advantage that minority, i.e. Black people, other minorities didn't have. So yeah, and not to disassociate from my ancestors, but like we fell victim to the transatlantic slave trade. Who knows? My ancestors could have been kings and queens, dynasties in Africa. I don't know. I really don't know because of that. And because of that, we lost all our wealth. However, when you look at Caucasian individuals, they had an advantage. So, but you know what, guys? Build your own wealth if that's something that you aspire to have in society. I just see a lot of videos sometimes, and I think it's just interesting to bring it up because it was funny to me in the moment. But yeah, African Americans, we have generational trauma. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, my history is a little different anyway then, but still important. Let's see. Happy Easter, Danny. How are you doing? King, okay, so read that. King of Leather said, I just barely woke up. Riz said, just always remember, unless you're from Africa, you are just American. What? Remember. Wait. Riz said, just always remember, unless you're from Africa, you are just American. So you're saying that if I wasn't born in Africa, then I'm just an American with dark skin? I disagree with that. Because I'm an African American. I identify as an African American. I was born in America. So yes, I am an African American. However, I do know some people from my race sometimes, they may say, I don't want African American in front of my Americanness because I'm an American. I was born in America. They can trace their lineage in America. But for me, I take that African American identification that was placed on me by America, by society, because you know what? Even though I don't know where in Africa I'm from, I do have ancestors who originated from Africa. So yeah, I feel like the only people, I said it before, I have to say it one more time, I think the only people in America who can really say we're just American are the original people who are Native Americans. Because they're the people who were like originally on American land. But yeah, I want to remove the African American from me because like I am from Africa, my ancestors are, but I'm like, I don't know from Africa what my ancestors are, but I'm American because I was born in America. Let's say Sebastian said, what song do you like? I listened to maybe like 2 Juice WRLD songs. John said, may I inquire your favorite genre of literature? Yeah, I like a lot. I like science fiction, historical fiction, things like that. Fantasy books, love fantasy books. So my favorite book, I would say, the title is Stalking Jack the Ripper, so it's like a Stalking Jack the Ripper series. And it's historical fiction, mystery, and science fiction a little bit. If you don't want gory books, and it's not even to say that it's a gory book, it just like, it's a science fiction basically set during the Jack the Ripper era. So England, what is it, like 18th century? I think that's when Jack the Ripper was rampant then. So like it delves into like autopsies, describes how an autopsy is performed. Sometimes they have like the pictures of it, but like it's a young adult novel, so like you could read it. It's not gory in that context, but like if you're somebody who's like, I don't want to read something like that, don't read it. But it's a good book, and it follows, like, it goes from Jack the Ripper, then it goes to like Houdini, then it goes to Dracula. So obviously it has like all those different aspects that I like. So I like it. Margaret said this stream is one of the best streams I've ever seen. Are fun and I love learning new things from stream. Well, thank you so much, Margaret. I'm so glad that you are enjoying the stream, and I'm so glad that you love learning new things from stream, because I think anytime you come on my stream, you can learn something from the stream. At least that's my purpose of it, and everything that I'm saying is just my opinions. Don't take it as fact. The only time I say stuff and I'm fairly confident where I can say it's close to fact is when I make an education video for you guys, and it's blatantly stated this is an education video. However, anytime I'm on stream and you guys hear me speaking on stream, just note that I'm telling you guys my opinion about stuff. So never take what I'm saying on stream as being fact. It's just my opinion. Hey, Sebastian. Welcome. Romantic, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Just enjoy seeing you this afternoon. Wow, it's afternoon for you. Glad you're doing great. I'm doing well as well. I'm glad you're feeling better, King of the Weather. I've never had Skittle juice before. I don't really like Skittles, to be honest, because the thing about me, I had cavities one time. I don't know how for the one time I ever had cavities, was when I was a college student. And my mom took me to the dentist, and they're like, you have cavities. I'm like, what? What do you... And that was the only time in my life I feel like I ever had cavities. Like, what do you mean I have cavities? I don't eat candy. So I was so upset from that moment. And I still don't eat candies to this day. So I'm like, next time I go to the dentist, they better not say I have cavities. Because if they have to file my teeth again, I will definitely get teeth surgery. Because I don't know. What left is there to file? Like, they filed my teeth so thin, guys. It's going to be... They're going to botch my teeth if I have to get cavities and have to file again. So fingers crossed. They better not do that. Anyway, so since that one time in my life where I had cavities, I'm like, I can't eat candy. I don't like to eat, I don't like to try and eat candy or anything like that, because I still don't know how I got those cavities. When I went to the dentist, I'm like, I don't eat candy. And he's like, you can get cavities from more than just from not eating candy. I'm like, so what's the point? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do then to not get cavities? And he still didn't tell me, so I don't get it. John said it's a talking point about African American. What King of the Weather said for King of the Weather News Report. Yes, thank you so much for providing us with the King of the Weather News Report. Romantic said, Nick Lamia, what's your favorite movie ever? Has to be the Harry Potter. If I have to choose like one franchise, has to be the Harry Potter franchise. And I know that's not, you asked for what's my favorite movie ever. I can't choose one. So it has to be my Harry Potter franchise. Like, I could rewatch Harry Potter over and over and over again, and it's so good. It's really good. Love the Harry Potter franchise. What about you? Hola, Dwayne. Happy Sunday. King of the Weather said so. A woman in Sim Valley, California pushed a Hispanic woman selling ice cream, even though the other neighbors buy things from her, but later she got arrested and sent to jail. Okay, that's good. Never assault anybody, though, guys, without just probable cause for doing so. King of the Weather said, and the Hispanic woman was pregnant. Wow, she was only 8 months pregnant. Is she okay? What song do you like? I like a lot of songs, honestly. Like a lot. Welcome everybody to the stream. Uniquely Mia here, dual degree grad student studying public administration, criminal justice. Please consider liking the video, hitting that subscribe button, joining the Uniquely Mia community. All opinion and people and ideas are welcome, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. I have fashion videos, travel videos, Eat With Me technology videos, and more videos on my channel for you to check out. Love to know how are you guys doing today. What's your Easter plans? Are they closed? The gym is closed today. I suck. You want me to choose one song that I like? If I have to choose one, I'll go with Somebody That I Used to Know. I don't know. That's just like a good song. I don't listen to it often, but you can listen to it a lot. And you didn't have to call me out. Make it look like that's all I know of the song. But if I hear the lyrics, I know. Like, I don't listen. I want to say it's my favorite, but like, if there's one song I could listen to consistently, or I would, or not even consistent, anytime I listen to it, it's like, okay, this is a good song. Somebody That I Used to Know. If you haven't heard it, listen to it. Romantic said, I would have loved to watch one of your movies. Huh? I didn't really get what you said earlier. Oh, one of your characters is Judah. I've never heard of that before. My favorite movie is Harry Potter. So, like, the Harry Potter franchise. So, just type, like, Harry Potter into Google. And the movies would come up for you. And you can, like, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Hallows? Which one is it? It's one of the two. So, yeah. King of the Leather said, but she said on NBC that she did not try to defend herself. She asked, can I go? And she's from Mexico, the vendor. Well, hopefully she's safe now, recovering, King of the Weather, and it doesn't happen again. Sebastian said, I'm going to be right back. All right, thank you so much for letting me know. You're going to go to your friend's house. All right, have a fun time at your friend's house, Sebastian. Hopefully you like the video. Subscribe. I hope to see you in the next stream or the comment section of my Fully Nutritional YouTube videos or YouTube Shorts. Hey, welcome, Vanita. How are you doing? Margaret said, or asks, do you think that if your ancestors were not rich and it was a pun? Wait, what? That's not a pun. Wait, is that it? I think it may be a typo. I need to be rich. No, it's 100% okay if your ancestors weren't rich. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it to a bad thing. I'm just saying it's funny if you think about it. It's like, just like what is going on in your ancestors' head, or like what life factors did they have to overcome? Because like, obviously, I don't know what type of person were they like, in my head when I said that, like, okay, and I was just providing you an example of a video that I saw that was funny to me, and it was like a person, they look, because like that person, to their knowledge, they're not wealthy, their family's not wealthy, and they were just living their life, but they made a TikTok video where they were like, what were my ancestors were, why, wait, they were like, do you know, like, I don't even know the TikTok video, but to summarize, it was something like, so you're telling me my ancestors weren't motivated enough to try and build generational wealth for me. That was a TikTok video, and I just found it so funny. I wanted to share it with you guys. But then, obviously, when you take a deep dive and you think about something, obviously, there's a lot of barriers. So, like, for me, like I said, African Americans, other minority groups, taken away from their houses, taken away from, well, I can't even say that. But I can't even say that. Now that you think about it, and I learned this in my class. Like, what is a nation? Like, okay, I learned this in my class, and this is going to answer your question, Margaret. This is going to answer your question, but a perfect example, okay? So, according to my public administration professor, we went over, like, what is a nation, what is a state? And you're going to get to what, if we're on the same wavelength, I'm going to try and explain what I'm about to tell you in the most understandable way possible, because it's really interesting now that you type that out. This relates to the concept of what a nation is, because I was going to go back on a tangent saying, oh, it's because of the transatlantic slave trade that perhaps certain demographics of individuals, they don't have generational wealth. Or maybe if you are just like a regular Asian individual, Hispanic individual, white individual in society, this is a reason why your family doesn't have generational wealth today. So when you think about what a nation is, according to my public administration professor, and this is just all opinions of what my public administration professor said. However, I have to like try and retain that information because an exam is coming up and I want to get an A on that exam. So that's why I'm going to try and say this in a way that may seem factual. However, it's not a fact. This is my public administration professor's opinion. So according to my public administration professor, he said a nation is a group of people with a common history, culture, language, and religion. So when you think about that, if you think about a nation, you may think it's a country. We may say the United States is a nation. The United States isn't a nation, really, because the United States is a melting pot of different cultures, of different people. It's not a nation. According to my public administration professor, the best example of a nation is Jewish individuals in America. Or not even America, it's Jewish individuals in the world. Okay? Because Jewish individuals in the world throughout history, when you're looking at like the era of Moses in ancient Egypt, when you're looking at the Holocaust, after, even before the Holocaust, all throughout history, when you look at Jewish individuals, guys, they are like one of them, they always are together. They are always cohesive. And those Jewish people are wealthy. They always have the wealth, okay? So Jewish individuals throughout history and in modern society, guys, they band together, their ancestors, no matter what trauma they experienced. Because the Holocaust was traumatic, the Holocaust. And people were ripped from their families. They were ripped from their homes. They went through a lot during the Holocaust. I mean, it's up there with the transatlantic slave trade. I was probably like, I don't want to say I don't want to say it wasn't as bad. You can't diminish trauma, but it's up there with the transatlantic slave trade. It was just like it wasn't as long as the transatlantic slave trade. But like Jewish individuals, they were a nation of individuals who were subject to a lot of trauma similar to African Americans, and they built that generational wealth. So no matter what they experienced, I guess they always had opportunities to come back and get that money and continue to buy businesses and embed themselves into society in positions of power where they're able to build generational wealth. So I say that, I provided that example because Margaret asks, do you think that if your ancestors were not rich and if it was upon you to be rich, if that's okay? That is okay. It's okay if your ancestors weren't rich. If you yourself need to get wealthy or you're motivated to get wealthy in terms of economic status and the amount of money you have today in modern society, do it. Your ancestors, you have to pay homage and respect to your ancestors no matter what they experienced because of them you are here today. However, they're not dictating your life. They're not here. They're not ruling your life and telling you just because I was a farmer, you have to be a farmer. Just because I was a teacher, you have to be a teacher. If you work hard enough, if you have a great idea, and if that's your goal to become monetary wealthy and rich in society, if you have the opportunities, perhaps it will happen to you. I can't say it's a guarantee that it will happen to you because you could be the smartest individual in the world. Sometimes you gotta be like a really hard worker, but for some reason it probably just won't work out. And you know what? All you can do is try. But I do think that example of the Jewish individuals always banding back together and being a nation with each other shows the importance of maybe what our ancestors may have lacked with their own demographic of people. Like from my perspective as an African American, who knows? Maybe if after, obviously, my history is really different than American history with slavery, though. It's really hard to say, but I'm just saying in a general context, if minority groups, after the trauma they experienced, if they did band together, if you look at it, America with civil rights movements, that was great, but after that, they probably disbanded for a little bit. But if we're saying as a society, if minority groups were to band together, like the Jewish individuals did throughout history and as they continue to do, generational wealth would be so much more attainable for a lot of minority groups. So that's why 9 times out of 10, when you're on TikTok, you're on social media, and people are speaking about, let's strike from this organization because they don't support us, or let's buy from small-owned businesses, or let's buy from Black-owned businesses or Asian-owned businesses or Hispanic-owned businesses. I think they're trying to create a nation state, what the Jewish individuals did. That's what they're trying to do. Because if you look at it, through all the trauma that was experienced by Jewish people throughout history, they were wealthy. Everyone always went to them for money. They're still wealthy today. So I think that was just a good example of it. Hopefully you got why I gave that example, but don't let your past dictate your future. Don't let your ancestors' past dictate your future. And remember, guys, no matter what trauma you experience, let the Jews be a motivator for you. Wealth is still attainable. I mean, if you work hard enough, you could secure yourself a position in society. I was really interested, though, when I learned that. But And one thing too, fun fact for you guys for you to know, according to my professor, that's his opinion again that I'm giving you. He said that one of the main reasons why throughout history Jews were always had the money and were always wealthy is because they weren't allowed to own property. So they were allowed to own money because money was they could move money around. So like they had to flee. They could flee with their money in their bags instead of their clothes like that. And so that's why. But that was really interesting in my opinion. Welcome, Hampshire. Okay, answered that. Romantic said Harry Potter. Oh, got it right. Yes. King of Leather said time for the weather report. Let's go. Okay, flash FUD. Warning in Missouri. Stay safe if you're in Missouri. Dwayne said, Mia, I have 2 pounds of castor oil seed and I want to know how to make castor oil. So an old lady is going to show me how to make castor oil today, but I want it for my hair. Okay, very cool, very cool. Yeah, so once you make that castor oil, you could put it in your hair. Very cool. Study instead of yapping on YouTube. On the weekends, I might don't really study much. I've taken a break from practice problems for a while until I see what I get. But I study throughout a lot on the week, and generally I like to. There's 24 hours in a day, so I've noticed on the weekends when I stream for you guys, I tend to speak to the camera more, and once I come off stream, that's when I focus on my laptop and like study or work on a study guide. So guys, remember there's 24 hours in a day. You can do a lot within those 24 hours. I am American. Yes, Atari, I do remember you. How are you doing? Hey, Stash Cash, how are you doing? Hey, Pickle. Dwayne said Mia hair actually looks like, wait, no, sorry. Dwayne said my hair actually looks like your hair, Mia. Oh, okay, very cool, nice. Samula said, I'm a fallen angel. Why did you fall? Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? I mean, did you did you create like a crater? I saw a movie one time, not a movie, but a TV show. It was like a movie where angels literally fell from heaven. And when the angels fell from heaven, it was like, what's the name of it? A meteorite. Yeah, it was like that. And when they fell, it created like an indent in like planet Earth. And it's like a crater, like Stardust. Have you guys ever seen the movie Stardust? That's what I was referring to. I don't know why I said angels. I forgot. It's a movie about a star that fell from the sky, and when the star fell from the sky, she created a crater. Stardust is a good movie. I haven't seen it in a while. I'm gonna have to watch it now. I just remember I like Stardust. It's a movie about witches, stars falling from the sky. There's a pattern with the books that I read and the movies that I read, guys, okay? You're gonna be back, Margaret. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you subscribe. I hope to see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my fully nutritional YouTube video. Hey, Randy, how are you doing? King of the Weather said there's a red flag warning in Florida and Maine. V said, Mia, do you know Donald Trump has a YouTube channel? No, I do not. Thank you for telling me. Oh, I do now that you told me, V. Thanks for telling me. Hey, Joker, how are you doing? What's up with you? How are you doing? I'm glad you could tune in today. Hey, Antonio. Hi, nice to meet you as well. You're scrolling and I found you. Who are you? Who am I? I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and I am so glad that the algorithm recommended you on this channel, Antonio. You are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. The algorithm knew that it wanted you to be in a positive place, so welcome to the channel. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't lose it. I have fashion videos, Eat With Me technology video, travel videos, education videos, and so much more on my channel, and I do hope that you consider joining the channel. How's your day going, Antonio? And everyone else on stream, happy Easter. Hopefully you guys have an amazing day. Welcome back, Margaret. My pronouns are she, her. Let me know your pronouns, guys, and I'll try to remember it. But yeah, I am a female. I was born a female. I identify as a female. If you are a male, or if you are part of the they them community, you are still welcome on the channel as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. King of the Weather said, I might go to Foot Locker. Okay, nice. Getting some shoes. It seems like you're always getting shoes, King of the Weather. Or do you just like Foot Locker? Do you like just browse for shoes? You and my mom would get along 100%. You guys would probably love shoe shopping together, King of the Weather, because anytime we go somewhere or anytime a new season approaches, she's like, I need new shoes. I need new shoes. I'm like, and she has so many shoes. The thing about my mom, she's, oh my gosh. She'll wear a new pair of shoes like one time, and then next time like she has somewhere to go, or next time like I'm packing, like packing or something, like, do you want to wear these shoes? She's like, no, those are old. No, I already wore those. I don't need those. Like, what? What are you doing? That makes no sense. Whereas me, I have like some shoes I have the same shoes. I have the same shoes that I had like from 3 years ago. And then again, guys, something else that I just remembered about Jewish people, even though the Jewish nation is strong, it is important to know that, like, they did get paid reparations for the Holocaust and other things that they experienced throughout history. And then when they take out loans, like when they borrow money, they don't have to pay interest for it. So once again, there's some favoritism built in, which isn't fair. So, yeah. So obviously, some people had more of an advantage than other people had, or nations had an advantage than other people had in society. But regardless of that, I mean, throughout history, I feel like they still did band together sometimes. So it just shows, guys, the importance of cohesion. Because it should be noted, too, if you didn't know some fun facts about American history, like throughout, like after slavery ended, after the Civil Rights Act passed, and after like when discrimination was still present, 9 times out of 10, like not even after segregation, but like there were some places in America, I don't know the names of the places now, but there were some places in America that had thriving African American communities. When I say thriving, like they had businesses, they had homes. Those African Americans were really, really wealthy. You know what happened, unfortunately? People who are not African Americans saw that, like, the communities were growing. Some of those African American families were richer than non-African American people. They got jealous. They didn't want growth to happen, so massacres happened. Brutal, terrible massacres happened. So once again, took away the idea of generational wealth. So it's not to say that, like, you know what, our ancestors didn't try. 9 times out of 10, they probably really did try. However, hate and jealousy and for some reason, I don't know, just destroyed communities that were very, very, very successful, that were minority led. And then after that, I guess, once again, I think a discussion was yesterday, the idea, it was like, I guess not a political move, but it was like a discriminatory move to break up like households and families, the mass incarceration of African Americans and other minority groups in the United States. So that practice still continues on. If you research history and if you research criminal justice enough, guys, you are going to figure out some surprising facts, like, and it's not even surprising if you just trust me, like, do a deep dive into criminal justice and the U.S. history and practice, because from a criminal justice standpoint, okay, from a history standpoint, first of all, U.S. Constitution, I said this before, I'll say it one more time, U.S. Constitution, it wasn't created with African Americans and minority people in mind. It wasn't created with us in mind. When I say us, I mean African Americans, other minorities, Asians, Hispanic, things like that. It wasn't created with us in mind. What happened was, Constitution was created. Was the Bill of Rights? I think the Bill of Rights was created. Yeah, the Bill of Rights was created with the Constitution. However, it wasn't created with the idea that this fairness is going to be applied to African Americans. However, multiple Supreme Court cases came out, emerged, and this is how it now applies. And because of that Civil Rights Act, 14th Amendment, other amendments that was passed, this is how it gave the rights to minority groups in society. And then, particularly when we are looking at the criminal justice system, there's a reason why African Americans and other minority groups are disproportionately represented in the criminal justice system and oftentimes receives the harshest punishments for crimes. That is because most, I'm not going to say all, but it could be all if you do a deep dive, but most of the criminal justice policies and practices that exist, that still exist today, and are practiced by police officers today grew out of slavery. Do you know something that was known as slave patrols? Do you know what slave patrols were? Slave patrols were essentially a practice that existed during slavery. And this is where white individuals, they would walk. They would literally be outside walking, or they'd just be standing in front of their house. And if they saw one African American or one person who looked darker than them outside, they would go up to that person. Sometimes they would just beat that person randomly, or they would just question that person. That's how slave patrols emerged. Slave patrols also emerged as a way to like catch runaway slaves. So yeah, and then slave patrols, it's still practiced today in the criminal justice system. Instead of calling it slave patrols, it's called police patrols. When police are walking around neighborhoods, just walking around, standing at the corner of Manhattan, looking at people, that's a form of slave patrols. And 9 times out of 10, where are these police patrols happening? In minority communities. You go to a white neighborhood, police aren't standing on the corner of the road. You go to a low-income community where they have a lot of minority people, black people, Hispanic people, that's where the police officers are. That's where the modern-day slave patrols are happening. So the American justice system, guys, criminal justice system, when we look at when we try to implement reforms to be made, even though reforms may seem good, it can reform the criminal justice system, but it's going to take a lot, because at the core foundation of the criminal justice system, it's bias and discriminatory practices at the core of the criminal justice system. So if we're looking at the core of it, the best way is to revamp the whole system. However, that's not going to happen. So the best way we can do, sometimes if you are returning support, if you're watching this recording, you're like, why is she always, almost every stream, she's speaking about criminal justice reforms or criminal justice this? Because you got to acknowledge that, you know what, it starts at the core of the system, and as a society, we're not revamping the core. Especially not now. It's not going to happen. So what the main way to revamp it is by passing a lot of reforms, or at least throwing around the ideas of how this system can be reformed, okay? So take a deep dive into history, guys. Take a deep dive into criminal justice. Because you know what is taught in schools is the very sugar-coated facts about history, what they want us to know. However, there is a lot more to history. There's a lot more that I don't know about, like, history in America. But, like, I do know a little bit about it, just because, you know what, I sometimes take a deep dive myself. I take that deep dive in the way of maybe reading an article, an assignment from a class, or TikTok. Use TikTok, use YouTube Shorts, because there are a lot of historians there who are posting a lot of videos that's very entertaining. So when you're watching it, it's not like you're watching something, a rigid news article or a rigid boring video that's telling you this information. There's a lot of videos out there and news articles out there that's concisely written and concisely edited, where you can further your knowledge. But just know, guys, you can't not speak about race in society, because I feel like race does relate to everything in a way. Happy birthday, happy early birthday, Margaret. Hopefully you have a great day on your birthday. Hey, Atar, you're doing ITD and then DT. What's that? King of the West, they're going to Foot Locker around 11 a.m. Okay, cool. Hey, Rebecca, you're 9 years old. You are still welcome on the channel. Hey, Taylor. Excuse me. King of the West, I'm grabbing my cat's belly. Does that hurt the cat, King of the Weather? Or they won't like claw you? Now Kamori's resting on your shoulder. Oh, very cute. Shout out to Gangster 16. Glad you could tune in. Thanks for your continued support. Welcome, Braga. Glad you could tune in today. Hey, welcome, Cheatin. How are you doing? Glad you could tune in. How's everyone doing today? Who knows? Maybe in another life I was like an activist or something. I don't know. I don't know why I always speak about these topics when I'm on stream with you guys. It's never my intent to guess that's the concern some people have about furthering one's education about, especially in a particular field. Anytime you speak about something, even though it's not directly related to because this live stream wasn't related to speaking about criminal justice or like history of like African Americans and minorities, but like people ask a lot of good questions, and I just had to relate it back to like what I've learned in my classes. So maybe that's why there is a group of a lot of people in society who do not want people to further one's education past a certain point, because once you do that, guys, you could compare it to a lot of you could compare it to society and learn a lot about how what you thought was just a normal, or not even a normal, what you thought was just like a modern day practice is actually connected to bad stuff in society. So yeah, it's really interesting. And I don't know if we have any other people on stream who I don't know. It's really interesting though. But welcome guys. Okay. Hey, Kamori. Kamori's on your shoulder. Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay. Okay. Contrast. Let's see. What are you guys saying? Can we play Twisted again later on? Perhaps. If I'm on Roblox, I'll join you in a game. Atar said ITD means information technology. Okay, data, and DT means designing technology. Oh, okay. Thanks for the clarification, Atar. Is that what you do in your career? Hey, Eric. Morning. Happy Easter to you. Glad you do it. Hopefully you're doing good today. Hola, what's your name? Joquin? Welcome. How are you doing? Welcome everybody to live stream. Uniquely Mia here, dual degree grad student studying public administration and criminal justice. You are welcome on the channel for your positivity and uniqueness, all opinion, people, and ideas. As long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way, please consider hitting that like button and joining the Uniquely Mia channel and community. Happy Easter, yay. I only read and speak English, Joaquin. The extent to my Spanish is hola, ¿cómo estás? So sorry if I made you think I can speak Spanish. I wish I did speak Spanish. Maybe one day. Now, if I learn a new language, that's definitely going to be the first language I learn. Because you know what? There's a lot of Spanish-speaking countries in the world. So, yeah. That's the extent to my Spanish. I can translate what you said. Let's see if I can translate what you said. Aquiluisaludosdesde España. What does that mean? Where's Google Translate? Oh my god. Oh wow, okay. It said greetings from Spain. How do I say greetings from the US? How America? Oh. Okay. Bruh. Spanish. Okay. I'm gonna say US from America.
Saludos desde América.
Saludos steady. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Saludos desde América.
You got it, right? Okay.
Saludos desde América.
Hello, welcome, welcome.
Saludos desde América. Dale like al video y suscríbete. Te agradezco tu positivismo.
Hopefully you understand what I said. I said greetings from America. Like the video and subscribe. You are welcome for your uniqueness on the channel. Okay. Eric said your ring collection makes me want to kiss your hand. You don't have to do that, Eric. You don't have to do that, but I'm glad you like my rings. But you don't have to kiss my hand. Hey, King of the Leather. Brett, Eric, why are you saying weird things? Hey, Math, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Okay. Happy Easter to everyone on stream. If you are a returning supporter, thank you so much for your continued support. I really, really appreciate it. If you're a new viewer here, hi, I'm uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, dual degree graduate student studying public administration, criminal justice. I post fashion videos, you and me technology videos, days of my life as a graduate student. I go live occasionally. We have chat videos like this. Sometimes I'll go live. I'll be doing really amazing things. So let's try this lip oil that my sister gave. I do like it, honestly. Kind of smells funny though. My mom would like this. She likes like lip oil, stuff like this. I mean, she likes lip gloss, so. It's not a lip gloss, it's lip oil. It smells. It says, see? Like that. Can't even see the name. That's why people can't send me beauty products. I'll just overuse it until it's finished. Like all my face mask is finished. I just have the French clay mask left. Math said, just came here to see you after my class. Wow, what time is it in your country? I'm so glad you came in after your class. Hopefully you had a good class today. Eric said, thanks for keeping your hands moisturized. Ah, okay. You're welcome, Eric. All right, let's see. Okay, that's the wrong one. Global. What type is it? Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia. I'm gonna paste copy Okay, what are you guys saying in the chat? Wow, it's 7:30 p.m. in India. You guys are ahead. Wow. Well, how was your day? Hopefully you had an amazing day. While you were out in the morning, I was sleeping. But thank you so much for tuning in after such a busy day. Math. Hey Kamori, how you doing today? I'm talking to the cat. Hi Kamori, glad you could be on stream. Atar said you stream on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes, you get it. I stream every day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I also stream throughout the week. However, the days are more randomized. So I had to implement that schedule Friday, Saturday, and Sunday consistently because I know a lot of people ask. And yeah, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There will be at least one stream. Sometimes there'll be more, but you can be guaranteed I'll go live Friday, Saturday, Sunday. After that, I'll go live throughout the week. However, I can't give you a specific day on when. Eric said, I'm attracted by your attention you give your hand care routine. Okay. Matt said, your shoes or sandal collection is great. Oh, thanks. Oh, you never seen a... Really? Thanks. Those two are new. Like, the pink ones, my mom told me to throw it away one time, but I'm like, because it's, like, it's breaking apart. It's actually, like... Oh, it's actually like ripping, like it's not even ripping, but like it's peeling. So my mom told me to throw it away, but like, and oh my god, I didn't see that. That's so sad. Look at the inside. Look at that. This needs to go in the garbage. However, I don't look at that. But I don't want to throw it away because I like. Can you just look at it? It's pink. First off, it's my favorite color. These shoes are so comfortable. And like I was like, okay, let me throw it away. Can I get the same pair? They stopped selling these shoes. So I'm like, if I throw these away, I'm never getting these shoes back. And I'm like, they're too cool. They're too cool. So I don't wear them often now. The bottom is still good. It's just the inside. I guess I could take it to like, what is it, a shoe restoration person? I don't know. They could fix it. But I'm not going to throw it away because they're pretty. They're too cool for me to throw it away. And once they're gone, okay? I got those in high school too. Once they're gone, they're gone. And the same thing with those Clarks. My mom are like, always throw away the Clarks. Most of you tell me to throw it away because those shoes make me trip. I trip over air, guys. So I really should throw it away. But like, I can't throw it away if it's still in good quality. So, and then the pink ones are new. I like those. $20. Got it last summer. So those are cool. I packed up my other shoes. So yeah. I'm gonna start packing them. So I might make some more leeway packing up my room, to be honest. Packing up some clothes. So I can move out. I can't move out anytime soon, but like move out process can be so much easier. I wish I had a time machine. I wanna go home. Eric said, you are so intelligent and you keep your hands precious. Thank you so much for your kind words, Eric. King of the Weather said, anyway, that's the end of the King of the Weather news report. Excuse me. Thank you so much for the insightful King of the Weather news report. It was greatly appreciated. Stay safe. If King of the Weather provided you with a news report about a disaster or a weather emergency in your area, guys, stay safe. We don't want anything happening to you guys. Welcome back, Choma. I love that I'm back. You extended it. Love it, love it, love it. How are you doing today? So glad you could tune in. Ba, 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 ba. What about the other shoe? Same shoe? Oh no, the same shoe is probably it's probably in a similar condition, to be honest. Can I reach it? I could reach that one really easy because it was like, I can't reach that one, guys. That one's too far. Can't reach that one. Math said, I'm preparing for my competitive examination called the SSC Staff Selection Committee. Wow, okay, cool. I never heard that before. That's awesome. This exam is like cutthroat exam. Okay, so it's like a really competitive exam, okay? In your country. Can you give me some tips if you, like, I graduated math? Oh, you want me to give you some tips on how to, like, prepare for the exam? I'll give you one tip in this video, and then I want you to go watch my full nutrition YouTube video that I made about study tips, okay? So math, I'm gonna give you one tip in this video on this live stream, and then go to my YouTube homepage, click videos, and then you're probably gonna have to scroll down a little bit to find my study video that I made, because I made it a few years ago. But scroll down, find my study video, and then watch that video for additional tips, okay? So the one tip that I can give you in this video, math, on how to study for that important exam, index cards. Index cards. Write the terms, the important stuff that you have to remember on index cards, okay? So that's the one tip that I'm giving you in this video. If you want more tips, go to my YouTube homepage, click videos, scroll down a little bit, and then there's a video that says effective study tips for, like, college students. But I say it's for college students, but it applies for everyone, okay? Because those study tips at its root is to aid in, like, memorization. So yeah. I'm not gonna alarm. Okay, let's see. My mom sent me something, guys. She responded to me, and I could tell she didn't respond. She like actually didn't write it herself. That's funny. Okay. Guys, when you say your mom wants stuff, does she, like, send you, like, 5 messages to elaborate? Oh, man. Like, it's the most simple question. Okay, we got it. Okay. Like... Anyway, glad you're doing good, Centroma. Are you doing anything fun today or out of the norm? You ate so much food yesterday, King of the Weather, but you said you were sick, so you probably needed to eat a lot to rejuvenate and recover. Centroma said, I've been to your streams for 4 days. Well, cool. I'm so glad that, you are a consistent viewer. Thank you so much for the consistent support. King of the Weather said, can we play Roblox at whatever time you can do? I'm gonna try. I can't give you a time today, King of the Weather. I'm busy today. Like, after this, I'll have to clean up and see what else. I have some other stuff to do that I can't name on stream. But I'm gonna try to log on to Roblox this afternoon. So, yeah, I'll be, like, in the general Roblox vicinity, maybe around, I don't know. Like, this afternoon, I can't give you a time. I know it's hard. If I'm on, I'll invite you on and see if you join. Yeah, today's not a good day for me. Let's see. Matt said, okay, Mia, I'm going to study C tomorrow. All right, Matt, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. I hope to see you in the next live stream in the comment section of my full nutrition YouTube video. Good luck on your exam, Math. Another master's degree, another one, man. Let's see. You hate the year 2001? Why do you hate the year 2001? Yeah, King of Weather asks why too. I'm curious to know why you hate 2001. Seven. I'm reading something, guys, on my computer. That's a lot of semester.
This is different. Where's my pretty pen? Oh, here it is. Isn't this cute? Okay. This is my book of schools to apply for. I need to be organized. Or apply to, not for. That makes no sense. September 1st. You look at this, honestly, some of these schools, their application closes late, but like the goal for me is to apply early, because that's when you like get to be considered for scholarships and everything. But these schools close late. Oh wait, you don't apply. This is different. Okay, so that's if accepted, you apply there. What are you guys saying in the chat? King of the Weather said, or King of the Weather asks if you hate 2001 because of 9/11. Eric said beautiful counting fingers. Okay. Choma said, hey, I'll be right back. Okay. Hey, Madison, how are you doing today? King of the Weather said, I'm thinking about going to New York City in the summer. All right, nice. You'll have a fun time during the summer in New York, and it'll be hot, so it's not gonna be cold. You're gonna have to see like the dirty snow or nothing like that. So it's gonna be cool. Hey Madison, happy Easter to you as well. Hey Javis, good morning to you. You're beautiful as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. Do I play Minecraft? No, I've never played Minecraft before, Nut. Welcome back, Cinchoma. Love that you extend, like, I love how you, like, extend. Like, if you were in front of me, like, I could, like, see the enthusiasm from when you're saying it. Like, you're not in front of me, but, like, from the way you accentuate the K and just exaggerate it is so cool. Nat said, happy Easter. He's risen. Happy Easter to you. Java said, happy Easter Sunday to you and your family. Same to you. Thank you so much for your kind words, guys. Really appreciate it. King of the Weather said, is there any shoe store in New York City? 100%. Yes, King of the Weather. There are a lot of shoe stores. Like, depending if you go to the right location, every corner you will find a shoe store. Every block, maybe like every 2 blocks or 3 blocks, you'll find a store in New York City if you go to like the right location for that. So there's going to be a lot of Foot Lockers for you, King of the Weather. They have like really huge Foot Lockers, like 2 stories Foot Lockers. My mom and I, we went to Adidas over the summer. I did not know sneaker stores could be that big. Fun fact for you guys, get your sneakers from the men's section. That's where I got my Adidas from. Love those Adidas. And I'm not a sneaker person. I don't know. Sometimes, you know what happened to me? Like, I like colors, but when I get sneakers, I want a neutral color. And for some reason, the female sneakers would just, it made my feet look big first off, the female sneakers. Anytime I tried it on. Because in female size, I'm a size 10. So, like,
I don't know why in sneakers. I guess they want your feet to look big in female sneakers. So, but when I get men's sneakers, I'm like at 8.5. My feet doesn't look as big. So it's cool. I mean, my feet looks long. I don't know. Their sneakers are long in men's, but it's okay. Yes, fun fact. If you're female, go to the men's section and get sneakers. Da, 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 da. And the Adidas stores are huge. That was more of the story of me speaking about Adidas for you guys. To provide an example for King of the Weather, that the sneaker stores are going to be huge. Because that Adidas was 3 stories long. 3 stories long. 3 stories high. What? I'm a sneaker person. Yeah. Okay, cool. Very cool. I don't know what, like, I'm a unique, I mean, like, I don't want to say I'm a unique person, but like, I'm a unique person because, like, I like different things. Because, like, okay, I have one pair of sneakers, I like these sneakers. I'll have shoes that has, like, a heel on it. I like the shoes with the heels on it. I have sandals. I like these sandals. Like, I can't, yeah, I want to say, like, King of the West said they're a sneaker person, which I get. I'm just, like, I'm a person, if I see it and I like it, I'm that person. It's like Crocs. Like, when I be, like, prior to my cousin, like, when Crocs first came out, but obviously Crocs has been out for a long time, but, like, when she was old enough to know, like, okay, these are Crocs, she got Crocs, and the first time she ever got Crocs, I'm like, I don't like those shoes. Like, I'm like, I don't like those Crocs the first time she got it, and I refused to get it. However, one year I saw these strawberry print Crocs. Those are the same Crocs that I have, and, like, I'm like, these are cool. Like, I like the strawberry print Crocs. So, like, I have those Crocs and, like, love them. I wear them all the time. Those shoes are really good. But, like, sometimes when I see other pair of Crocs, I'm like, maybe not for me. You know what I do want? I don't know. I feel like it's going to be really weird. But, you know they have Crocs with the high heels on it? For some reason, I want that. People hate it. People hate the Crocs with the high heels on. I just want to try it on. And then there's Converses that goes up to your knees. I want the knee-high Converses. The only thing with me, I'm tall. So I feel like if I were to get the knee-high Converses, I don't think it would actually fit me. I have to try it on, though. But I went to a Converse store one time and I didn't see the knee-high Converses there. So, yeah. But, yeah. What are you guys saying? You're a Jordan person? Okay, cool. Hey, Survival, how are you doing? Your feet sweat if I'm in a hot enough climate, 100%. Hey, XX, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Glad you could tune in. How do you define it?
we're gonna take all this out. This isn't good. Too repetitive, not that important. When you have a 5, when you only have like a specific word limit, guys, to like work in between, you really read over your work and sometimes try to take a critical perspective to see like put a lot of fluff here. So yeah. Please hand model. XX, you are obsessed with my mustache. Are you? Let's say. Or did I have one? Maybe I never had one, XX. Who knows? It could have all been an illusion for you. Guess we'll never know, will we? Okay, let's see. Okay, what are you guys saying? Okay, no new comments. All right, welcome wait, what did I just do? Sometimes our keyboard does really weird stuff. Okay, welcome everybody to the live stream. How are you all doing today? Happy Easter. Hopefully you guys have an amazing day. Shout out if you are a returning supporter. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for coming back to the stream and for your continued support. It really does mean a lot. We're getting so close, guys. We have to make this 500. Well, I have to make this 500 words. It is 597 words. We're getting there. We're getting there. So please consider liking the video if you are a new viewer here and joining the Unique Lamia community. You are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness, all opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way, guys. Hey, Eric. Is anyone doing anything fun for Easter? If I was in high school, my mom and I, we would have been at Coney Island already. We would have gone to Coney Island. And I don't eat pork. I probably still won't eat pork because my mom told me put some weird stuff in hot dogs. But when I was younger, we used to go to Coney Island today. If you don't know what Coney Island is, it's kind of like Six Flags, but it's like Six Flags, but it is like a smaller Six Flags. Yeah. And I would get Nathan's. That was the one day a year I would get Nathan's. And then I think today's when they have like the hot dog eating contest. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's one of the two. That's my mom's and I tradition, so I hope she's not going. Nobody else. I hope she's not going. But no, my mom, she probably is going. But I would hope she would save some traditions for me and her. It's a hope, right, guys? We could be delusional and say she's not going to Coney Island. There's little kids in the household, so she most likely will be going to Coney Island today. Don't create traditions, guys, and go away. Don't do it. Something on my lip? Okay. Eric said hi. King of Weather said, yes, I am almost at 3,000 subscribers. It's so amazing. So shout out to all my subscribers. I really appreciate your support. Please share the channel with your friends, your family members. Let's grow the reach of Unique Lamia's channel. And if you want a little incentive, anytime I hit 1,000, I do a giveaway for you guys. So if you want another domestic giveaway soon and an international giveaway soon, even though an international giveaway is happening now, make sure to share the channel out to your friends, your family members, let them subscribe, and let's get to 3,000, guys. So, but shout out to all of my supporters. I really do appreciate you. It's so amazing. As I always say, guys, I don't take having your support for granted. I would never do that because literally this time last year, I only had like 100 people, and I never thought, like when I looked into the future, I never thought that I would have over 2,000 subscribers in less than a year of that. So it's really amazing and it's really cool. It really is cool. So I really appreciate you guys, sending all of you guys hearts. Thank you so much for your support. Eric said, please tell me you have the longest fingers. I don't think I have the longest fingers in the world. My mom, I think my hand is bigger, longer than my mom, or bigger. I don't know. I have to measure my hand next to hers. I don't know. Gran, it wasn't a wet paper towel. I put on a face mask and Gran thought it was a wet paper towel. I took it off though, Gran. Hey, welcome, wife real. How are you doing?
You said I'm back. Okay, so you changed my name. Okay, so it's still Centroma. Okay. And you changed your pic as well. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Glad you could see Mackin. You know, I was thinking in the back of my head that's you. Or at least, I don't know. If it wasn't you, Centroma, it would have been like another supporter who had the same mindset like you. It's the K's. Love how you exaggerate and accentuate the K's. It's great. Gran said, my girlfriend punched me. What? When I tried to tell her she needed your nails? Well, don't tell her she needs my nails. Everyone's nails are unique. Yeah, so, I mean, obviously your girlfriend shouldn't be punching you first off. Like, well, why are you punching people? Nobody should have the right to put their hands on you guys. Don't let nobody punch you. So, I mean, if she was joking, obviously that's different. But, like, yeah, she doesn't need to have the same exact nails. I mean, she's probably upset or kind of sad that, like, she probably felt that, like, I don't know, you like my nails more than hers. So maybe that's why. What am I doing today? Javis asked. Nothing much. I do have to go outside a little bit. So, I will be, well, right now I'm streaming for you guys. I'm working on this personal statement. I have to clean up. I have to go outside. So, I'm going to try and go on Roblox this afternoon. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that just because I have a busy schedule today. But we'll see. Wow, King of the Weather, you woke up at 6:13 a.m. That is early. Well, you're an early riser. You're laughing. Okay, Atari, you're leaving. Bye. Love how you accentuated the E as well. So thank you so much, Atari, for tuning in. It's always a pleasure when you're on. See you in the next live stream or the comic section of my Full Nutritional YouTube video. My Roblox name is Apple Unique Me, I believe. So AppleUniqueme. Gran said my girlfriend makes the best food. Okay, nice. She and has the best nails, very nice, and is the best girlfriend ever, and she loves me very much. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, very nice. Make sure you tell her that too. That's very, very nice. Such kind words. Very, very cute. Eric said, can you blame him for liking your nails more than his girlfriend? Huh? I blame. No, not really. Wait a minute. I'll let this. Well, if I get accepted, I'll take the class. Let's see. I mean, my nails are pretty fire, but, like, you shouldn't. I will say, even though I like it, it's not my best work. You guys aren't seeing all the imperfections up close, but from a distance, it's fire. I get it. But, that's your girlfriend, so, like, you like her nails more. But he wrote, Gran wrote some kind words. I don't even know your gender, so he or she or they, them, wrote some very kind words about their girlfriend's nails. So, very nice, very nice. King of the Weather said, I think I got good sleep. Oh, okay. Yeah. So when you're, like, in a deep sleep, you tend to wake up really early. They do. Yeah, they do. I did forget about that. I didn't know. What program is it for, though? Economic or politics? One minute, I gotta do more research into that. You tricked me. Okay, you're still here, Atar. I love how you extended the words. Javis said, you have a boyfriend in your life? Yes, I have 4. Welcome, G. How are you doing? Gran said she is beginning to. Okay. Hey, Alliance, how are you doing? Glad you could tune in. Oh no, don't tell me your girlfriend is like that character from Smile. You better get out there. And if you never saw that, you better get out of there. And if you've never seen the movie Smile, still get out of there ASAP if she's like staring at you and smiling. That's scary. Like smiles like this. I can't even do it. It's much more scarier in the movie, okay, guys? So Gran, get out of there. That is scary. Okay, love the emojis, Kayla Weather. That said, oh, thank you so much. You're beautiful as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. Okay, let me see. Okay. We will be emailing. I can write it. I have to email these people tomorrow. I have a question. They provided their emails. That means we could email random people, guys, right? Don't email random people. Don't do it. It's not safe. Can I find? Okay. Students looking to start should inquire with this. What are you guys saying? Hey, In Your Soul. Good morning. Happy Easter. How are you doing? Why are they all smiling at me? Gran said, hey, Chadden. How are you doing? You might just look at Foot Locker. Okay, King of Weather. Nice. So you're just going to go look for some Jordans. Okay, cool. Stay cool. That said, thank you. You stay cool as well, that. Javis said, why do you have, what you have, okay? How much boyfriends in your life now? 4. I told you I have 4. Hey, G. Your favorite movie name, Harry Potter franchise. Hey, In Your Soul. Good morning. How you doing today? King of the Weather said the giveaway winners were King, and me, King of the Weather. Yes. Hello, Ka. How are you doing? What, Javis? Okay. Their website isn't really well thought out, is that they don't have any information. Do they require guys. 1 second, please. He got accepted to both of the schools together. Okay. You have 4 boyfriends who? Public administration, criminal justice, professional writing, and psychology. Hey, King of the Weather. Hey, Kamori. Hey, Eric. How are you doing? Please threaten me with your rings on your fist. I can't do that. I don't threaten people, Eric. Politics. The application is due December 18th, right? Oh, yeah, that's fine. I didn't do that. Okay, so we're gonna connect now. Okay, what are you guys saying? Welcome, welcome everybody. Hey, your girl loves you. Glad you could tune in. Did you get your hair done? So it seems like a different color. No, I just tied it up so you're seeing the ends more. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Uniquely Mia here. I'm a dual degree graduate student studying public administration, criminal justice. On this channel, you are welcome for your uniqueness, all opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. Please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Happy Easter to everyone who celebrates. I hope you have an amazing day. Hey, your girl loves you. Are you doing anything different today? Anything fun? Would love to know. Javis said, okay, now I know you have 4 work you love so much was your boyfriend. You have a boyfriend but you don't love them. I mean, I don't love my schoolwork. I mean, I enjoy doing my schoolwork, but yeah, I want to say I love it, but like it's fun sometimes it's fun. So how can you love somebody or something that gives you extreme stress and anxiety sometimes? Like unnecessarily. And that's my schoolwork sometimes, most of the time, guys. So I want to say I love it. It is definitely entertaining sometimes. And you know what? There is a purpose to be doing it. So, yeah. We got it down to 589 words. We need it to be 500. So we are still going strong. Let's see. I want to try and get it to 500 on the stream because I'm still gonna work on my computer. I think after I'm done with this, I'm gonna log off stream. I don't know. because I have to clean up, but it's not much. I'll start a new stream when I clean up because I still have my pack ups and stuff, so I'll start a new stream when I do that later. But maybe. But yeah. So I am gonna be working on my I'm working on my personal statement right now. After the stream, I'm gonna put some clothes to wash. I'm gonna work on a study guide off stream. Maybe eat something, and then take a break. And then later on this afternoon, I'll go outside. I'll come back inside. Later on this afternoon, I'll probably come back on stream for you guys and pack up some of more of like my items to make the move out process a lot easier. It makes me feel good. It feels like I'm leaving soon, even though I'm not. So I like to move out a little early. So yeah. I mean, not move out early. I can't move out early. I like to pack up my stuff a little early. Hey Ron, how are you doing? Ron Weasley, what are you doing here? You're not Ron Weasley. Okay, how are you doing, guys? Look, it's the Simpson. You think my mom could do? I'm not even gonna say it. If I were to say it, I'd go home. She's gonna try and do it. I was like, you think my mom could do this hairstyle on me, guys? I would hate it. I know I would hate it. It would. That's not possible though, because hair can't stick up like that. Can it? Hair can't stick up. I don't know. No, my mom should make it stick up. But imagine that. I come on stream one day and you see me with this hairstyle. That'll be funny. Oh my god. That'll be funny. Okay. Let's lock in, guys, and lower the word count. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. You are welcome on the channel for your positivity and uniqueness. All opinion, people, and ideas. Happy Easter, guys. What are you doing today? Would love to know. What are you eating? Any food? Obviously, I would hope you were eating food. Otherwise, you're not getting like stuff to eat that's gonna sustain you. And the only thing you can't eat is food. Otherwise, if you eat a pen or something or paper, you're gonna die. So don't do that, guys. Okay. Let's see. Putting this in my resume. I have to do it. Commerce, is that the right word? Welcome back, Sebastian. Playing Roblox King of the Weather. Okay, cool, cool. I need to put I co-authored an academic, well, still going through approval, but I have to try and incorporate that in all my personal statements. I want to, if it fits. Because not everybody does that, so let's see. That's the first try. Wait a minute. I did not. I just realized something. That sucks. I never put my thing that I co-authored on my resume. That sucks. I need to do that. How can I not do that? Okay. Okay, guys, let us see what the word count is for it now. What are you guys saying? 581. I don't know if I'll get, okay, you know what I would need to do? Probably take a break. Because originally it was 780. I got it from 780 words to, I'm taking out some words. 1 minute, let me see. To 578. I'm still editing it. Let me see. 574. That's nothing, man. They couldn't make it 600. Okay. What study guide do I want to work on? What exam is first? Budgeting. Okay, we're working on budgeting first. I mean, study guides are practically finished, so we got one more class, and then we're done with the classes. Alrighty, guys. So thank you so much for tuning into this live stream. It was a pleasure going live for you guys, speaking to you guys on stream. I'm gonna go live later on. I don't know what time, so make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your post notifications are on. If you are a returning supporter, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for your continued support. I really do appreciate it. If you are a new viewer here, hi, I'm Unique Mia, also known as Mia, a dual degree graduate student studying public administration, criminal justice. On this channel, you are welcome for your uniqueness and positivity, all opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. So have a great day, guys, and thank you so much for tuning on to the live stream. Definitely check out some of my fully traditional YouTube videos if you haven't already, and my previous YouTube lives, as well as my YouTube shorts. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Have a great day. Go watch some of my fully traditional